So prove the identity. I'm going to do this one by factoring. What I said, Kim, initially is that at first I saw I was going to use this as difference of squares, and the reason I changed my mind, the truth is that because it didn't work. It would have worked somehow, but what I should have been doing is trying to figure out what does this have to do, what does the left-hand side have to do with the right-hand side. So as I started to do that, it got better. So this is what I'm looking at now. So I decided to go at it this way. I have secant to the fourth. This is also secant, but it's squared, isn't it? So we can factor out from the left-hand side, we can factor out secant squared theta, right? Times secant squared theta minus 1. Everybody good with that? Why does that make you happy? Is that where you're going? Good for you. And then I went to page 469, and I started to look for my replacement values, and the replacement value for secant squared theta is what? It's good because it gets us to that right-hand side, doesn't it? What? No, I didn't do that because, remember, this is what I'm thinking about, Kim. It's what you're saying is really smart, but what I'm thinking about is this. I'm trying to get everything in the form of kind of tan theta. So I'm like, you know what, I'm going to use this replacement value. The replacement value I'm going to use is this one, is tan squared theta. Keep talking. Plus 1. That replaces this secant squared, doesn't it? I'm going to replace this secant squared alley right here with the same thing, with tan squared theta plus 1. Remember, we also have this minus 1 right here, don't we? So I'll put that minus 1 right there. Is that all right? And remember, we can't touch that right-hand side, but it's still equal to that crap over there, isn't it? Will, you still with me? So look, just clean this up a little bit. We have tan squared theta plus 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1? 0, so I'll get rid of this. Is that all right? And then I'm going to use the commutative property of multiplication. I'm just going to move this, and I'm going to move this tan squared theta to the left-hand side, if you don't mind. So I'm just going to move them around. Just visually helps me. I don't know about you. Tan squared theta, right, plus 1. Remember, still has to equal out junk up there. But look what happens. Tan theta times tan theta. I'm sorry, tan squared theta times tan squared theta. Tan to the fourth theta. Tan to the fourth theta, like that, isn't it? And then tan squared theta times positive 1 is tan squared theta. Now we go down, Will, and see if this matches. And we have our left-hand side. Does it match our right-hand side? That's a really good question, and of course it is an exponent, but you're right, Mr. Murray, to say that I should make it more obvious. So how's that, buddy? Is that better? Okay? Good. Good question, Kim.